Hi guys, it's KCFX. Good morning. Today I'm going to be talking about pairs which we're looking at last week of July. Okay, and I'll quickly go into trades we took this week. Okay, so I watch the end. Okay, so we get insights. Yeah. Okay, so the 4 hours time frame. We're going to start from there. Okay. Alright, now first I'm going to be looking at let's look at Solana USD real quick. Okay, as of last week, if you watched the video, okay, I was talking about Solana USD going up, giving us a new low high, and also coming towards the upside, but we never saw that happen. Okay, we wanted to see price do this. Okay, we wanted to see price come towards the upside, giving us a new lower high here, and also coming down into the golden zone, towards the downside. But you can see clearly price did not come towards this upside, so price might still go there, but trading is all about patience and waiting. Okay, that's more of trading. You need to sit and watch the market do your bidding, or you do nothing at all. Okay, so that's what it is. Solana USD is very much still bearish because we are yet to see price come towards this lower high level. Okay, price has not come up to break this level, so we're still very much bearish on mostly crypto pairs. So we just wait and see how price reacts in this new week. Okay, so we're looking at how price reacts in this new week, of course the last week of July. Okay, so we watch and wait and see what happens. Okay, for now let's just sit back and enjoy how the market reacts. Okay, so now let's go into Euro USD. Now Euro USD, we took an entry here towards the downside, but price just had to act up. Price was a little bit slow, but I think we took profit here. Okay, on this level we took our profit at this level here. Okay, we took our profit at this level here. Let me zoom in properly. We took profit at this level here, okay, before price went to a break-even level, which we're taking out in no loss or in minimal loss. Okay, very small. So it's what it is. And what happened, we saw price come up and price came down into this level. Okay, so it's a good one. Okay, we just try to take what we can from the market. We're trying not to be greedy. We just take what we can and try compound profits into our capital and grow slow and steady. Okay, so that's the aim. We're not looking to hit a home run. Okay, try to increase our account in one day, like flipping. Okay, I'm not flipping. I don't flip. I don't turn $100 into $5,000 or $10,000 or $1,000 in month. Okay, I don't do that because that's not the way to trade. Okay, trading is like a business. Okay, you take it slow and steady. We make money by growing it slowly. Okay, you don't make money by growing it very fast, because if you try to make money by growing it very fast, there is tendency very high that you're going to blow your account. It's very certain that you're going to blow your account. Okay, so it's best to take it slow and steady. Okay, that's the way to trade. Okay, you take it slow and steady. I know it's hard to really stick to that plan. Taking it slow and steady, actually it's frustrating to take it slowly, but the truth is compounding profit is the way to go. Okay, so you don't need to force, you don't need to you just need to take things slow and steady. Okay, that's the only way to grow your account and also be consistent and keep doing the same thing you're doing, whether you're winning or losing. Just keep doing the same thing, don't change anything. Okay, if you're going to be tweaking your strategy, okay, you can tweak it that still fits your style. Okay, that's the way to trade. It's better you're tweaking it than changing your strategy. Tweaking it, making it fit your style, and keep growing your account slow and steady. Okay, alright guys, so back to it. So on USD, we saw price came towards the downside, which is also our plan right from last week, but it came very slow. Okay, coupled with what we saw on day before yesterday, which was Thursday, we saw gold coming in very strong. Okay, that was on Thursday, and that affected our trade and VIP level. We saw price we saw USD strength 187k, okay, which pushed gold towards the downside, which was not good for our trade which we took, but it's what it is. You can't always win all. You manage your risk and try take things steady. Okay, alright guys, so USD, what are we looking at in this new week? What do we want to see? Okay, so right now price has come down towards this level. Okay, we might want to see price come down, crossing the previous lower low, giving us a new lower low at this level. Okay, and if price give us this, what are we to be looking at? We want to see price come up to give us a new lower high. Okay, that's a high. Then what do we need to see? We want to see price come down into our golden zone. Criteria needs to be checked, and we take our entry towards the downside. That's what we want to be seeing in this coming week. Or if price wants to still do other things, okay, we can still expect price to also do this. We want to see price come up towards the upside. Okay, cross this previous lower high. That's the third one which we have there, towards this level. Yeah, towards this level. Okay, to give us a new lower high, which is going to be lower high 4. Okay, and if that happens, what do we want to see? We want to see price come down into the golden zone. Okay, criteria is checked as well, and we take a sell towards the downside. That's what we want to see. Either way goes for us, but the thing we need to be doing is to sit back and wait for market to come to us. Okay, we need to see price do these things before we can take an entry towards the upside or towards the downside. Okay, so we watch and wait. We do nothing apart from waiting, okay, till when it's time to take action. All right, okay, so that is what we want to see on EURUSD. And if you're looking at if price is going to shift from selling side, which has been for almost months now, what we want to see price come up and break this level, this lower high level. Okay, remember lower high level has a lower low, and that's why this level is very important. If price can come towards this level, okay, and breaks it, it means buyers are taking charge. And remember last week video which I dropped, I said GBPUSD is now bullish, but as of today, okay, as of this week, we saw GBPUSD coming down, and now from bullish side back to bearish side. So now GBPUSD is now aligned with EURUSD, because EURUSD is still very much bearish. Okay, so GBPUSD was bullish for just 2 days or 3 days and back to being bearish again. So EURUSD and GBPUSD, EU and GU, they aligned again. Okay, so now both pairs are now bearish, so we're looking to keep selling these pairs. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go towards GBPUSD. Okay, so this is what I want to see. Okay, I want to see this criteria is checked and entry towards the downside. That's what we want to see on this pair. Okay, this is what we want to see on this pair. Okay, we want to see a new lower high here. If price can break this previous lower low, price can break this lower low here, then we can see this happen. Okay, this is what we want to see. So we wait patiently on that to happen. All right, so on GBPUSD, as I said, not quite long. Okay, what did I say? I said we saw price come towards the upside, and we saw buyers coming alive. Okay, even if it was just for 2 days, or I think few days, 2-3 days, yeah. So we saw price go towards the upside, and I said last week that that was on Saturday when I made that video. Okay, I said that GBPUSD is first in line. We need to be taking buys towards the upside, and that was what we did at this level. We took our buy towards TP1. Okay, our entry was at this level. Our entry was at this level in VIP area. We took our buys from here towards TP1 area, and what happened? Price fell, crashed again. Okay, so we won that trade in the VIP area. We took our buys, and price it at TP1. The price couldn't stretch, okay, towards TP2, which was also fine with us. Okay, so we saw price come towards the downside. Okay, now the problem, now I won't say it's a problem, it's a good thing, because we saw price come and break this level. Okay, we saw price come and break this level. I can see I put it there. If broken, sellers take control. Okay, so that is what we saw. Okay, this is a higher low. Okay, and remember we have a higher high, and of course we have a higher low, which of course we have a new higher high because we saw price cross this level. Okay, we have a higher low here. Okay, we have a higher high here. Okay, so now this is a very good structure. Okay, so now price came up here, broke the previous higher high, gave us a new higher high, which is what we wanted to see. Okay, and price came down, we took our entry, hit our TP1 level, which also made us gain some profit there. Okay, but what we did not want to see, okay, we did not want to see price come down to cross this previous higher low, because if price crossed this, okay, it means on overall level, overall saying, okay, it means now price is no longer bullish. Why? Because price broke the previous higher low that has a higher high. Reason why is because price broke this previous higher high to give us a new one up here. Okay, so this level is a support area, a very strong support area, and it's in a 4 hours time frame. So if price can break this higher low, it means that sellers are now coming back into the market. Okay, you can see price came towards this level. Okay, price came towards this level, and that means we should see a moment. Let's take all this out. Okay, so what it means now is, because this level is a very important level, it's a support area. Okay, because it has a higher high. Okay, this area is a very strong level, support area, which if price breaks makes buyers stay out and sellers take control again. Okay, and that's what we saw price break through this level. Okay, that makes sellers come into the market. Right now we want to see selling opportunity. Okay, we're not buying, we're looking to sell now. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly break down what we want to see in this coming week. Okay, so I'm going to take out these lines so we can really understand. Okay, so now we can see clearly. Okay, I've taken out all the lines so we can really see the chart clearly. Okay, all right, so now this is the level price broke. Okay, now price is now the market now is on the selling side. Okay, so we're looking to sell this market even further. Okay, so I'm going to take out this Fibonacci retracement tool. What do we want to see? We go to our Fibonacci retracement tool now, because we want to see a high. Okay, and of course we want to sell, so we're going to be doing this. Okay, from that top, which is a higher high here, which now is going to be a lower high, because now market has shifted towards the downside. So now we're having lower highs and lower lows, no longer higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so now this is going to be our new lower high. I can make that 16 because now it's not in charge. Okay, you understand? Yes. So now we can say our lower low can be here, because that's the low. It's clear there. Okay, we don't have any low apart from what we have here. So our lower low is here. So what do we want to do? We want to find a high. Okay, for a lower high. Okay, that's what we want to see now. So now how do we do that? We draw a Fibonacci retracement tool, because we want to sell, because now we're looking to sell. Okay, we can say we can take our Fibonacci retracement tool from this level here, okay, down to the lower low, which is here. Now what do we want to see? We want to see price coming to the golden zone, and the golden zone, okay, which is always the 0.618 0.5 area. That's what we want to see. But in this case, what we want to see is this. We want to see price just do this, coming to the 0.5 0.618 area. That's more than enough for us. Okay, let price just come into this area. Even if price touches the 0.5, is still fine with us. Okay, touching it is fine, coming into it is still much okay. So we want to see price coming to that level, and of course we should see price come down, golden zone, and we push further down to the downside. Okay, so this is what we want to see. Okay, all right, so now guys, we are going to wait patiently to see as price react to our setup. Okay, price is to come into this level, give us a lower high, which is here. Okay, and of course price comes down into the golden zone. Okay, criteria needs to be checked, and we start looking for entry towards this level. Okay, short towards this level, towards the downside. This is what we want to see. Okay, we want to see something like this. Okay, so this is what we want to see. All right, so we wait patiently and see if price can do this for us. Okay, and if not, we keep waiting. Okay, we can't do anything. Okay, we don't force it, we just wait for the edge and take our shot. That's it. We do this every day, and we do nothing more than that. Okay, there's nothing to chase, there's nothing to force. All right, so right now GBPUSD on the bearish side, EURUSD is on the bearish side, so we're looking for these two pairs. We want to see price giving us an opportunity to keep selling this pair until otherwise. Okay, alrighty then, so let's go into Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin, what do we have here on Bitcoin? Bitcoin, we took a loss here in the VIP area, which is what it is. Gold suddenly came strong on Thursday after we saw unemployment claims, okay, which came at 187k, which was crazy, but it's what it is. Okay, these things happen. We take a loss, we also win. It's a win-win for us because we try to control our loss. Okay, I try to make sure that we're taking trades which we can and not taking trades which we should not. Okay, so at the moment that's what we did. We wanted to see price come towards the upside, but price fell short into our stop loss, and we're taking out at this level, and it's what it is. Okay, we didn't try to chase or increase our stop loss because we were chasing something. Okay, so we took our loss and we accepted it, and what do? We stay out. Okay, and we come back to the market refreshed and ready to keep pushing. Okay, because trading is all about being consistent, okay, in what you do. Okay, not being angry, upset about something. Okay, you keep on pushing every day. All right, guys, so what do you want to see in this last week of July for gold? Now we see gold has come down. Okay, gold has come down towards our high low here. Okay, so I'm going to go on a 1 hour time frame to explain better so we can see the full picture. Now that's our high low here, and that's our high. This also happened with GBPUSD. Okay, so what happened on GBPUSD? We saw price come down and cross this high low, which means now sellers are now coming, taking control again. Okay, on gold. So at the moment we are seeing sellers has broken this level, this red line which you have here. Okay, sellers has come down and broken this higher low area, which means sellers are now taking control again. Okay, so what do we want to see? Okay, what we want to see now is since price has done this, okay, broken this level towards the downside, okay, this level, it shows that now sellers are taking control, and we should be looking to sell the gold pair. Okay, so now what do we want to see? First of all, I'm going to take out all these lines, okay, because right now gold is now bearish again. Might be a short-term thing because we don't know what is going to happen next. Okay, we just follow probabilities and we follow our edge. Okay, so at the moment we know price has shifted back towards the selling side. So now I'm going to take out this line so that we can see the market as what it is. Okay, all right, so now we're going to take out this 5 minute, delete this because it's no longer valid because we are now on the selling side. Okay, so we delete this, and what do we want to see now? We say our high up here is going to be our lower high because now we're looking to sell. Okay, so here we can say lower high. Okay, and of course clearly we can see here it's going to be our lower low. Reason why is because price has broken this higher low that had a new higher high. Okay, as long as it crossed this previous higher high, it means this higher low here is a very strong support area and price has broken it. Okay, so now as long as price has broken that level, it shows that sellers are coming into play again. So we follow the trend. Okay, we're not fighting against it, we keep on following the trend. Yeah, great. So now we have lower here. Okay, lower low here, and of course we should be seeing this should be our lower high. But how do we ascertain that this is a correct lower high? We use our Fibonacci retracement to see that this level is our lower high. Now how do we do that? We go to our Fibonacci retracement tool because we are selling. Okay, we're going to join our Fibonacci retracement from the lower high, okay, from here, okay, down to the lower low, which is at this level. Okay, so now what do we want to see? We want to see price come into this level, which is also this level here. Okay, even by touching this 0.5 is also fine. Okay, it's also very okay. Yeah. Okay, of course. So want to see price come into this level. Okay, so we still want to see price come higher. Okay, so this is what we want to see. We want to see price come into the 0.5, okay, and the 0.618 area for us to see a lower high valid. Okay, but for now we saw price came down again. So what do we want to see on this new week? We want to see price come here, okay, and we need to see price come towards this level. It's important that we see price come towards this level. Okay, price don't need to come into the red line, dash line, which you have here. Price just needs to touch this 0.5 level. It's more than enough for us. Okay, if price can touch this or come into this level, okay, that's going to be our lower high. Okay, so this line is going to be our lower high, right? So now what we want to see now is price coming into this level, okay, and price coming down into the golden zone, which of course we don't know yet because we don't have a valid lower high yet. So we want to see price do that first and come down, and of course criteria needs to be checked, and we take a push towards the downside, okay, to give us a new lower low for gold. Okay, so this is what we want to see. All right, and again, because buyers were in charge, that was last week, this week we just finished, okay, we could also see buyers coming back again to still take charge. Okay, how do that happen, or how would that be? How do we explain that? Now, if price will come back strong again for buyers, okay, buyers will take charge over the market, what do we want to see? We want to see price come higher, okay, come into the 0.5 0.600 area and break this previous lower high above. Okay, that shows us that price has now moved towards the buying side. Okay, so if price can do that, it means buyers are very much alive. Okay, so what it means is on Thursday, the news that made the dollar strong, okay, that pushed the market towards the downside, okay, was just news. Okay, it's just news. So mean that gold was supposed to go higher, but the news made it to fall. So what happened is gold new what happened is USD news, okay, the dollar news forced gold to fall, okay, but of course we were supposed to see price keep pushing towards the upside. So what happened was the news pushed it down, but maybe this week gold continues to go higher. Okay, so we don't know. Our edge would show us the way. Okay, that's just it. So either price go up towards this level to continue buying, or price comes towards this lower high, which we have here, and price comes down into the golden zone, criteria is checked, and of course we see price coming towards the downside, and of course we take an entry towards the downside as well. Okay, so anyone, we go with it. Okay, so gold, we just need to wait. Okay, remember, trading is all about waiting. Okay, when the opportunity comes, you take it. Okay, you don't get scared, because whether you get scared or not, if you don't take it, if it goes your way, you lose. If it doesn't go your way, you still lose. So okay, so try to be consistent in what you do. Okay, when your opportunity opens up, you take it, whether it's going to be a loss or win. It's a both winner. Okay, you're winning, you're losing, as long as you're being consistent, and of course managing your risk and not going heavy on the market. Okay, it's what it is. Yeah, so please, I want us to be able to take things slow and steady, and just being consistent, and not as well getting scared to take an entry. Okay, so I want us to be patient with the market, and always wait for the market to come to you so you can take your shot. Okay, so the essence or the point I'm trying to bring here is, don't get scared. When you see an opportunity, take it, whether it's going to be a win or loss, take it. Okay, all right. So on gold, we can see price is here to give us something. Okay, but in this new week, we hope the price give us a new lower high, which we have up here, or price continue to push upwards, you know, buyers take it again. Okay, so now I'm going to go on Bitcoin, which might be the last talk on this video. Okay, so on Bitcoin, I'm going to go on the 4 hours time frame so I can see it clearly here. All right, Bitcoin is still very much selling. Okay, very much selling, yeah, but we were very close to being in the bullish side, which is this lower high here. Okay, the blue line which you have here. Okay, so now that this lower high, okay, is a resistant level. Why? And it's a very strong resistant level. Why? Is because we have a lower low here. Okay, we have a lower low, lower high, we have a lower low here, so we're expecting to see price give us a lower high, and price should push down as well. You can see we have lower high here, 1 lower high here, 2 lower high here, 3. So we have 3 lower highs here, but we didn't see price push towards the downside. So there is possibility that price wants to keep on going towards the upside. Okay, all right, so what do we want to see now? Okay, we were close, we saw price now what do we want to see? Two things here. Okay, one, either we see price come back up here, okay, come back up to this level, break this previous lower high level, okay, and if that happens, buyers take control short term, because we don't know if we don't know what the market wants to do. Okay, we work on probability. So if price can break that lower high level, buyers take control again, maybe short term, maybe long term, we don't know, but the market will tell us, you know, as it goes. Okay, or we want to see price come down into the golden zone, which is this level, okay, which is the 0.600 area, 0.5, okay, which it might get there maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we don't know, but I want to see price come into the golden zone, which might be today or tomorrow or maybe in a week. Okay, so if price can come into this level, okay, then we take a sell towards the downside. So we want to see price come down into the golden zone. This is what we're looking at now. Come down to the golden zone, criteria is checked, and we sell towards the downside. Or price goes up, okay, goes up again, cross the previous lower high. Okay, I remember this lower high, I just said it seconds ago, a minute ago, that this lower high is a very strong resistant level because it has a lower low. Okay, that's a very strong structure there. So if price can break this level towards the upside, it shows that buyers has taken control, maybe short term, maybe long term, but as I said before, the market will tell. Okay, so we are working on probabilities again. All right, so if price breaks this level, we start looking for buys. Okay, so let me quickly explain this real quick. Okay, we want price to come up, break this level, now become price, now buyers take control. Okay, we go up, what do we want to see? We want to wait for price to come down into maybe this level, then we start looking to buy around here towards the upside. That is if price comes and break this lower high region, this blue line which you have here. Okay, if price can break there, we just want to see price come up here and come down towards this level here. Okay, of course criteria needs to be checked there because we want to buy, and if we say our criteria is checked, we take our buy from this level towards the upside. Okay, so that's what we want to see on Bitcoin. So two ways: either price coming to the golden zone down here, we look for our criteria, and we found, we take our short towards the downside, we open shorts towards the downside, or price pushes up higher, breaks this previous lower high, and buyers take control. Okay, and we of course wanted to come towards this level and also come down towards this level. We look for a golden zone, criteria is checked, and we sell towards the upside. That is what we want to see. Okay, so it's what it is. There's nothing more to do, nothing more to say. It's just we waiting and we find an opportunity and we take our shot. Okay, that's just the game. We wait for opportunity and we take a short. We're not chasing it, we're not forcing it, we're not trying to do anything because we want to make profits. Okay, we sit back and wait for the price or market to come to us, then we take our short. Okay, that's just how it is in this market and in this business. Okay, you wait, you don't do anything. Okay, the only time we do something is when we find something. Okay, that's why sometimes 2 days or maybe in a day, full day, we don't see anything, we do nothing. Okay, but when we see an opening, a loophole, a hole, we take our chance and we take our shot. Okay, all right guys, so I think on Bitcoin we're still bearish as at now. Okay, because it's not bullish yet. Very much we're bearish. We're waiting for our edge to open up for us to look for entries. Okay, so we wait and see as market reacts. Okay, all right guys, so that's that. Let's see if we can look at one more pair before we go. Alrighty then. Okay, let's look at GBPJPY before we step out. Okay, now GBPJPY has been sawing like towards the upside like crazy. Okay, so GBPJPY is very much in the buying side. Yeah, still very much in the buying side. Okay, buyers are still very much in control here, but now the only way we could see sales come alive, okay, is if price can come back down into this higher low level, okay, and break it. So I'm going to take out this was when price broke it. That was like last week. So I'm going to say if broken, sellers take control, not buyers, because that time has passed. Sellers take control. Okay, so if price can come down and break this level, okay, sellers take control of the market. Now understand, okay, the higher low which you have here, okay, the higher low which you have here, okay, is a very strong support area. All right, why is it a strong support area? As I said on BTC USD, GBP, and I think Euro USD, okay, I said if price, okay, has a higher high, which you have here, okay, of course it has a higher low, and if price can come up high, break this previous higher high, invalidate it, okay, gives us a new higher high, this higher low here, okay, this higher low here, this higher low here, okay, is going to be our focus point. It's a support area and is resting just below this moving average. Okay, so if price can break this blue line, this higher low, it shows that sellers now are not coming back into the market to play. Okay, so we want to see price come into this area for us to be certain that sellers are now in control. Okay, but if and only if we see price come towards this level, break this higher high, okay, give us a new higher high, which is this level, what happens? This blue line now comes towards this higher low area, which is now going to be at this level here, because of course you see a wick there, right? There's a wick there. Okay, we can put a higher low here. Now this now will move towards this level. Now what's the reason why I'm moving it now? The reason why I'm moving that blue line into this previous higher low, the reason is that price now, okay, that is if it happens, okay, I'm just saying, just assuming, okay, so if price comes up, breaks this higher high, it invalidates it and gives us a new higher high. So if this happens, our focus point now is going to be this level. Why? Because now we have a new higher high, because it broke this previous higher high, which it has invalidated. Okay, so this level is going to be our focus point. This level is no longer going to be important now. Anyway, it's important, that will be maybe after, but right now we'll be focusing on this because we have a new higher high at this top. Okay, all right guys, so I think I'll be leaving it here, and we see how price do its thing on this new week. Okay, so try to watch it, okay, try to understand, and of course there will be mistakes. Okay, it's what it is. We are human beings, we're not robots. Okay, so mistakes will come, but with time we will understand it. Okay, so I want us to take our time, follow it slow and steady. Okay, and of course the sky is going to be your limit. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to stop in and ending here today. Okay. All right, guys, have a weekend, have a wonderful day, see you around. Cheers out.